Okay, as we sit together, may it be with the blessings of the divine that we cultivate peace for ourselves and others. Through our practice, we are healed and reside with the divine that illuminates us. By living in peace, we bring peace to the world that surrounds us. Amen. So just nice deep breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling, and as you exhale, make the sigh. And a couple more inhales. And start to notice your body. Notice your feet on the floor, wherever they are, and what they feel like from the inside. Sensing into your feet and your lower legs. And moving your inner attention, like your inner sensing, up into your knees. What does it feel like in your knees? Through your thighs. And the seat of you. Sense yourself, the weight of you, the groundedness of your own physical body, the reality. And from here, taking that deep breath and just breathing into your lower body. And as you exhale, imagine the grounding, the first chakra grounding from the base of your spine, going all the way down to the center of the planet. Just take a moment here and really see it in your mind's eye, the connection at the base of your spine, the root that grows all the way down, hooks in so strong like a big oak tree, and having the intention that this connection, it's your energy way of being connected to the earth, both physically and spiritually, because we are energy beings. Having a grounding allows you to be present for your own life experience. And that's why we're here, is to experience things. So again, this time as you inhale, have that intention that as you breathe in, you're gathering up. And as you're exhaling, you're letting go of what no longer serves you. And just feel your body and your system relax, letting go, just like water coming off of you in a wonderful warm shower, going all the way down to the center of the planet. And another deep inhale, gathering, exhaling, and releasing. Sensing yourself, your hands, your torso. Sensing into your heart, noticing what's there. Sensing into your throat and your head. And again, with that inhale, a beautiful deep inhale, And exhaling out what no longer serves, just letting it go.
Oh, sorry.
Inhaling again, exhaling, letting it all just go. And then from this place, start to envision a big golden sun above your head and really see it in your mind's eye. This beautiful, sparkling light, just like sunlight on the water, having the intention this is your own divine light. Letting that golden sun get really big and full, rich with light, saturated. And then invite it in through the top of your head. Just invite it in and let it flow all the way down. So in your mind's eye, you see it. Take the time to see that beautiful sparkling light filling you up so that you are illuminated from the inside and it radiates out all the way around you. And take your time so that you actually see it moving all the way down, even down through your legs, your toes, your arms. Beautiful. So I wanted to talk a little bit about gratitude today. Gratitude. So what is gratitude? Do you ever think about it? What is it? We all think we know what it is, but you know, I mean, I was looking at it like it's actually a vibration, isn't it? It's a vibration in your system. And what else is gratitude? I think it's a type of energy, right? So it's a vibration, it's an energy, but it's also, so there's a mental aspect too, right? So the mental aspect is like an attitude, or we talk about rose-colored glasses. It's like a mental posture of gratitude. And then there's the physical aspect, which is more the vibration, and you can actually feel it in your body. So sometimes you know gratitude, you go, oh, I know I'm I feel grateful for this. I know that I'm this, but to actually take the time to feel it, what does gratitude actually feel like in the body? And what I've come to discover is that it's actually different. When you feel it in your body, it kind of takes over. It's like a flush of this gratitude that makes you feel open and kind of delicious and um, almost excited about things, you know? So, so we can do activities, right, that help us feel gratitude. We can think about good things, we can write them down, right? And I feel like to cultivate the actual vibration of gratitude, we need to slow down a little bit. So you might say, oh, I'm so grateful for my friend. She's great, blah, blah, blah. But what if you said that and then you stopped and you felt it and you allow that feeling to kind of open up in you, right? So I feel that gratitude, it's like a gateway, right? So when you go, oh yeah, I'm so grateful for my friend, she's awesome, and I love her so much. But then when you really let that kind of imbue into your body, that is like a way of living gratitude. Does that make sense what I'm talking about? Living gratitude as opposed to knowing gratitude. It's it just has a deeper quality. So when you can cultivate like an inner ground and what I call an inner ground of gratitude, then this is the vibration that your awareness arises from. So as your awareness rises from gratitude, you see the light in things. You see the possibility in things. And then there's also peacefulness, because when you're in that vibration of gratitude, it's like you're so happy about what you have. You don't feel all that other stuff, right? So, what are obstacles to gratitude? I chuckle. Obstacles to gratitude. How about social media, right? Social media, everybody looks like they're doing so effing fantastic on social media. You start to feel like, oh my God, my life is terrible compared to theirs. So, in many ways, an obstacle to feeling gratitude is that comparative mindset. And social media really sets us up for that. The comparison. Oh, well, my friend is doing this, or oh, my friend's family is like that. And when I look at my family, we're a bunch of losers, you know? So it can get into a place of where whatever you have is not enough, right? So what is underneath that? And what I see, the main obstacle to gratitude, and this is a beautiful meditation for anybody, but the main thing is a rejection of what is, and also where we put judgment on it. So let's say somebody is judging their boyfriend compared to another person's boyfriend. Oh, but their boyfriend's so romantic and they do this for me and they do that. I mean, for her, and they're so, and then my boyfriend, he sits around and, he's not grateful. He doesn't do actually, he's always doing stuff in the house. He won't, and if you allow yourself to accept what is, you might see that your boyfriend's way of taking care of you is to do things around the house, is to fix things. That's their love language. So it's your own inner mindset that can change your perception of what you think is. Another obstacle, or the way rejection shows up, is where you're pissed about a loss. And, I say pissed off, but what's underneath that is almost always sadness. Could be a feeling of something's not fair, right? And it doesn't even have to be personal. It could be where it's not fair that, you know, somebody rich is got this and that. So that feeling of fairness, a feeling of there's not enough, and it's a fight to survive. Wanting something that's not here or not present. So just notice how you feel right now. Do you feel any agitation? Do you feel any irritation? You can feel the rejection. It comes up as a no, I want this instead. No, this isn't good enough. Ooh, I want more. And there is a particular vibration. So just notice where it is in you right now, that feeling of rejection. Just take a breath. Exhale. Round it out. I was talking to one of my friends and we were watching this movie and there was a young girl on the movie and she had like the most amazing figure. And I said something about, oh my gosh, look at how gorgeous she is. And my friend said, I used to look like that. And I could feel her rejection of herself now, who she is now. I mean, now she's a 60-year-old woman. She's not going to look like that 25-year-old girl, right? But it creates that feeling of rejection, rejection of herself, rejection of her life experience. So notice where this is in you. Just gently go through a little scan. Yeah, you can find it in your heart. Take a breath right into your heart and make that sigh. Ah, on the exhale. Another one. Ah. And the truth is, like with my friend, she's a gorgeous woman at 60, right? I mean, if she looked like she looks now when she was 25, she would have been considered ill, right? So what she looks like now is beautiful. That's the accepting what is. Here I am now. Now, the other place where people can feel rejection is actually in their solar plexus. And this is the seat of the will. And just notice if you have any of that. It can show up like a little tension. In the heart, it can show up like sadness. In the solar plexus, it can show up as like almost a hatred even. Ooh, I hate this. And just breathe into it. Exhale it out. Letting it go. Just letting it go. It is what it is. Life has challenges, imperfections, difficulties. Just breathe into this space again. Let it go. And we can feel that resistance and like a tightening in our belly, our lower belly. And this can come up, especially around survival issues. Like, oh, but I don't have enough money. I don't have enough, my car, my retirement, my job. And just breathe into this space. Exhale. Let it go. Envision your breath coming right in here and exhaling it out. Down the grounding. And then in the head center, I know I'm jumping around. I hope you guys can keep up with me. In the head center, and this would also affect your throat, but it has to do with like what I have isn't enough. Who I am is not enough. I should have been the dancer. I should have made more money. I shouldn't have, married that guy. I should have done this instead. So a lot of kind of heady thoughts. And I should have, I could have, I would have, and just take a breath right into here. Exhaling it out. And a couple more right into your head and your throat. Exhaling it out. Now notice where you're at and check your first chakra grounding. And is there anything you could be grateful for? Just see what shows up for you right now. Could be simple, could be I'm grateful for the sunlight. It could be more complex. I'm grateful for all my life experience. I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for all that I've seen and done in my life and all that I will see and I will do in my life. And just give yourself a moment, breathe into it, feel this gratitude as it rises up. So the thought first, the feeling, letting the feeling show up. And where does it show up strongest for you? Just notice that. And what does it feel like? It can show up like relaxation or bubbling, a little dynamism. It can show up like an unfolding. It might show up as spaciousness. Just breathe into that wherever you feel it. Really notice the feeling, the sensation. There might be warmth, there might be tingling. Some of you might even see colors or images. Just let it all be here. And notice this vibration. What is this vibration like? What does it feel like to you in your inner landscape? And breathe into it. Breathe into it and see if you can also let it expand. So this vibration can expand. It might start in your heart or your belly or your mind. And just wherever it is, just let it fill out, radiate throughout. Just breathe it in. Breathing in that feeling and sensation of gratitude, the vibration of gratitude. What color is it? What's the feeling of it? Just breathe it in. And from here, we're going to meditate together in silence for 10 minutes. Just notice if you've gotten distracted or you floated away, and just come back to your breath, your first chakra grounding, and your vibration of gratitude. Notice where you're at. Sensing your feet on the floor, wherever they are. Sensing your hands. And just start to envision the golden sun above your head, full of your own divine, sparkling light. Inviting this light in through your crown and witnessing the flow of this light as it moves through you, moving down through your whole cranium and your throat. Taking a breath, letting it integrate, and then bringing this light in through your chest, your back, your stomach, and breathing, using your breath to integrate this light. And bringing the light into your lower body, really seeing it, sensing it, down through your pelvic floor, your legs, using your breath, integrating your light, including your arms, and just the space all around you, 1 to 2 feet. Now include listening and seeing, bringing the outer world, letting the outer world come in, greeting you. And when you're all ready, you just give it a bow, just to close the cycle. Yeah, good job, everybody. Does anybody want to share something that they were grateful for or what they noticed? Yeah, Barbara.
I have to say, I'm very much in gratitude of you, Stella. And yes, I'm very grateful. And I came into this feeling such despair for the state of the world and the country. And every day I wake up and something else happens that's not so good. And I was just thinking, as I started looking in my heart, I thought, oh, my heart is breaking. And I said, but that's not a bad thing. That's how all the love comes out. And I felt this connected rising of gratefulness. Even though it's painful, it's allowing us to access deeper parts of ourselves. And we need to. And I'm just very grateful, Stella. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Barbara. I felt a lot of gratitude for all of you guys. And when we encompass the whole world, suffering is a part of it. But also, like you said, when our heart breaks, that's also when the light comes in, right? So it's, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. Anybody else want to say a word or two? Yeah, Jennifer.
I just want to share that I had a similar experience. As soon as the vibration of gratitude came into my body, it seemed like then it allowed whatever was like residing within my body or my organs came forward. But then being in this space of being supported with you, Stella, and everybody else, I felt like then it was okay just to take a look at whatever that was. Whereas if I was by myself, I wouldn't necessarily feel the support to take a look at it. And then when you were calling back, okay, where's your gratitude? Then it would just like be, okay, now let's go back for another layer of like holding in love. I feel like gratitude is a form of love. Like that is like the essence of love is gratitude. So thank you, everybody, for
Yeah, good
supporting me
job.
through that.
Yeah, that's beautiful too. Yeah. Um, I think gratitude is a form of love. And what you were talking about was where you got out of rejecting what is, you know? Yeah, great. Yeah, Eli, yeah.
Well, thank you. It's always a joy to be with you and your community. And it was an interesting dance for me. And I was grateful for the story you told about the friend who isn't 25 anymore. Because one of the things that comes up for me as I'm getting older is 10 years ago, if you were doing a visualization and said you're walking through the woods, I could see every blade of grass. I've lost that ability. So I can feel the sun above me. I can no longer see it. And so I was in this interesting kind of dance of, okay, you're here now and you can feel it, but you can't see it. And usually where I go in a visualization, because I can't see it anymore, is despair. But something in this shared journey today made me feel like this is where you are. You know, you're 74 years old. You can't do what you did, back to your story, you're 60, you're not 25. So it's still dancing in me, but I'm grateful for where you took me and took us. So thank you.
Yeah, I'm grateful too. Thank you for sharing that. And you said your community, but it's our community. When you show
Mm,
up here, you're part of the community, right? So
thank you for that
absolutely.
reminder.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was wonderful to be with you guys. Anybody else? This is kind of last call for any shared comments or questions or anything.
I
See me? Yeah.
col- I changed to colors. I wasn't myself.
Oh,
And I felt the waterfalls. And it seems I merged the nature. And everything I got cold. My heartbeat got, I don't know where I was.
wow. How do you feel now?
I'm inside very shaky. And
Okay.
still I'm not myself.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
saw the
yeah.
red light. I saw the sun for the first time.
Yeah. So be kind to yourself today and just stay grounded,
I
and
thought I was going out, but you
yeah,
caught me to come back, and I
yeah,
was somewhere else.
yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And if you need anything, you send me an email, all right? Okay. All right, guys. Well, it was so wonderful having you guys here, and I look forward to the next time. Okay. Bye.